was moving there. Everybody was talking about getting a condo. I even knew somebody that was going to buy a condo. And then as time proceeded on, they pulled out of that they pulled out of it. Somehow they pulled out of that contract and they moved away. They moved out of the city because they got pushed on the tracks. They got pushed on the tracks of in the subway. And it hurt them too, badly. And it also made them not want to ever come back. It scared the crap out of them. And the crime's just gotten bad. Trump, sounds like Trump's going to go in and clean house. I sure hope he can. I hope he can do that. I mean, they just let everything go. They don't have law and order there. And they let all these people from other countries come in without IDs, without citizenship. They have no intention of getting citizenship. And the Democrats are going to have them vote Democrat. And they lived off benefits. They lived off handouts from the government. And the government doesn't have enough to keep those of us who live here, who are citizens, going. And they're going to take care of all these people, too. And there's not enough. If there was enough, fine, if they were good people, but these people were not good people. And Trump's getting rid of them. Sending them back to where they came from. I don't know how he's doing that, but he's doing it. And the Democrats are warning people, oh, ICE is going to come to your village or town. They're warning people and stuff. I mean, I guess some of the Democrats can't see through what they're doing. Okay, is this 13? This might be 13. It says the 13's missing. Okay, we will turn. But it's really saddening to see what's going on with Chicago. And I mean, I go there and I talk to people and they complain. And they live like in the nice areas. They have nice homes and stuff. They live in Chicago. They've lived there all their life, and they're not happy with how things are going at all. If you ask a Democrat, it's almost like, oh, everything's fine. If they got them brainwashed into thinking everything's fine even when it isn't. Okay, we're at 542.9. And it's 350. I don't know if I'm safe in Chicago. I haven't been going there as much. I don't want to go somewhere where the crime is worse than it was. I've seen it a lot. I've seen quite a bit of Chicago. I enjoyed it. I haven't seen any of this yet, so I'm seeing this. I've been seeing this up here. Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota. You might as well go see something that's safe. There is a lot of ethnic stuff to see, and I go there mostly for the Indian and the Oriental stuff. I do like the other stuff too, though. But if the area is going to pot, even the Asians are leaving because they're coming up here and opening stores. There's stores here in Wisconsin that weren't here 5 years ago. They're moving out too. And if they liked Chicago, they wouldn't move up here because all their infrastructure's out there. They've got temples, they've got family, they got manders, they got probably their own schools, they got their own people, and they're leaving too. And they don't like it any better than the other people I talk to. I mean, they don't talk about it, but they're opening stores up here. I mean, there's places I can get that food that I couldn't get it before. They're spreading out. I guess that's a natural thing too. But I imagine they don't really want to be robbed. At least out here, the most you'll run into is a bear. But they have stores in, they've opened stores in, out in smaller cities that weren't there before. And that's where I do some of my shopping now. And then the Hmongs are already out here, so some of them could go to that. And you can tell some of them have moved out to the suburbs of the city of Chicago. That's been kind of recent, that they've been migrating out. That if they move out of their parents' house, they don't stay in Chicago, they stay in the suburbs. They buy a house there. Because the crime's too high in Chicago, and it's too high to live there. Too much money. The suburbs are kind of high too. But the suburbs, I think, are most of them, the ones that are further out and the ones on the north side, I think those are pretty safe. But it's a mess. It's a shame. I'm glad I decided to move out to the city. I didn't really have the money to be living in Wheaton. It was already expensive. And I just decided I probably should finish the house, and I had that dream of building a tower, and it turns out that it was a good choice. There's a bumblebee stuck on my windshield. He's going to be too far from home now. There's still a lot of people in Chicago, though. They can't get out. You can't just pick up and leave, especially a place you like. In Chicago, when I lived in Chicago, I felt like I was home. It's a homey place. The big trees and the homes and it's a nice place to live. It's homey. It's more so than up here, even. Although up here in the north, it's really beautiful. But I don't know if I'd want to live up here in this area, but it's beautiful in a different way. But Chicago has this, like, looks like home. The way they built it, the way it's laid out, the people, it just feels homey. But it's expensive. They know it's nice, and so they can pay. There's people there that are elites, and they figure, well, these people like it here. We're going to really make them pay to live here. It's worth a lot, so we're going to make it pay for it. It's some kind of corruption. And then they took away they don't have as good a law enforcement. So now there's crime. Madison's nice too. But up here, the winters are really severe. It's pretty lonely up here in the winter. I mean, it just has to be. It is in the seat of some. It's cold, and you don't really feel like going out. That's why I'm traveling now, because in the winter, you're not going to be able to go anywhere. Money, you could go to Florida, but then you got to leave your house empty. I don't like the idea of